The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you to watch this review. Hello and welcome to another Starman Just Watched. I am Devin, with me is Billy. Woo! And we watched The Exorcist, The Believer?
Believer, yeah.
How new is this movie? Because it fell off, it wasn't in my radar at all. And I
October 6th, 2023.
Oh, so just recently.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why then, because I haven't been recently looking at for anything.
Yeah, right?
And when did the original Exorcist come out?
Like 71? Early 70s.
It was early 70s, I remember that. So there's quite a gap between this one and the last one. Well, the original and this one.
Yes.
There's been so many in between.
Only a few.
Well, only a few, but
yeah.
But this one just seems to be more connected to the original.
Yes, this is
to any other prequel
that
I'm aware of.
Yeah, because there was two sequels, then there was two prequels that came out like the same year, wasn't it?
Something like that, and
it
just kind of went all over the place with.
Yeah.
They didn't know where they wanted to go with the franchise. Did they want to do prequels or sequels?
Yeah, I'm like.
But this is technically a sequel movie.
Yeah. This is. I always classify this as a legacy sequel.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's the actual term, but that's what I like to call it. But
yeah. Yeah. So, what do you mean by a legacy sequel?
It means it picks up
where the original.
The original and years later and kind of ties into it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're called true sequels.
Yeah.
So, and this does a good job of, if you don't know the original Exorcist, which a lot of people might not because of how old that movie is.
Yeah.
It does a good job of catching up to speed with everything.
Oh, yeah.
One, you don't need to know the plot of the original Exorcist to get the plot of this one.
No, just no.
You'll just not know a certain two characters.
Yeah.
And the heartwarming scene near the end.
Yeah.
But you'll get the general gist of it.
Yeah.
But Billy, simple plot.
Alright. I get the character names.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Victor loses his wife in Haiti in 2010 because his wife, they say the baby. 13 years later, she goes missing with a friend, and both become possessed.
Yeah. So when you go walking out into the woods, the two things I like to be conscious of is don't get lost and don't get possessed by the devil.
Yeah. And they fail.
And they fail both of those.
Because the friend was going to try to help her communicate with the dead mother, and that
so
never ends good.
Yeah, so the friend comes from a religious family, Christian, or I don't know the sex of Christianity.
Yeah,
sorry. I don't know Catholic or Christian or Anglican is the other one. Or Baptist.
Baptist, down in the States, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, England's more Canadian and England.
Okay. I know there's different sects of Christianity.
Yeah.
And I just don't know them well enough, so. But we have one of those families that they're not huge Bible thumpers, but they're the regular Sunday goers.
Yeah, they're always in church and
they believe God has a plan, kind of deal.
Yeah.
And a bit overbearing, so I can understand the daughter wanting to kind of branch out. You see them arguing in the car when they're dropping the daughter off. It's shit on her lip, get that off her.
Yeah,
and it's just lipstick.
Yeah,
yeah, it's she's becoming a teenage daughter.
Get used to it.
You're gonna have to get used to that, Dad. So, understandable that she would try to do stuff to rebel against her parents, which would be the biggest rebellion, I think, would be try voodoo.
Yeah. Satanic stuff, something.
Yeah, something like that, yes. And Angela is just wanting to talk to her dead mom. and thinks this might work.
Yeah.
And our main character, Victor, a pretty standard dad.
Yeah, like, doing his best with being a single dad. And
Yeah. With given circumstances, my wife died and my daughter lived, and I have to run a life for my daughter, basically.
Yeah.
But I don't mind that. We're cool.
Yeah.
So, just trying to go for the plot points here, but...
And so then once they realize something's wrong with the dogs after they get fined...
Yeah. So they go missing for 3 days. We shouldn't gloss over that.
Yes, no, yeah, they go missing 3 days and...
When they find them, they only think they've been gone a few hours.
Yeah, I'm like, no, it's been 3 days.
Yeah. And when they find them, they're not in the best of conditions.
No.
But they run all the tests and everything's fine with them. Nothing's happened to them. Other than the wear and tear of being gone for 3 days.
Yeah.
And so they take them home thinking, you know, they're going to be a little bit traumatized from this.
Yeah, but like other than that, like nothing.
Nothing. Like, they should come back from, like, there's nothing physically wrong with them.
No.
But then that's when the creepy stuff happens.
Oh, yes. And
this is where one of my favorite scenes comes in.
Yeah.
So, we see Victor talking to Angela in the bed, and we see the dead mom in the mirror.
Yeah, so we were thinking, okay, another mirror.
Okay, you did it once, that's cool. More than once, you're doing it too much.
Yeah.
So, when we're in the bathroom scene and the light's flicking on and off, and the light flicks off and there's a mirror, I was like, you watch, they put something in the mirror.
Yeah, I'm like, it's...
But no, they flip the light on and Angela's right there.
Yeah, they're like,
where the heck did she come from? I was looking at the mirror.
Yeah, like okay,
good job.
I'm like, okay, look at the mirror, then boom.
Yeah,
I'm
boom,
like,
Angela.
I love it.
Yeah,
because they couldn't.
That's how you do proper horror.
Yeah,
you know where your audience is looking.
Yeah,
and you put the scare where
the not looking.
Yeah. It's so simple to do. All you have to do is just keep her under camera, and then whenever the camera's on, pop her up.
Right.
So that's one of the good scares in this. There's a lot of creep factor in this, and it gets creepier and creepier as you go on.
Yeah, and we loved it.
I love this kind of creep factor.
Yeah.
This is what I sit through horrors for.
Yeah.
How creepy and scary are you going to make this for me? And this isn't holding any punches in my mind.
No, I mean, like, they gotta live up to this. Like,
yeah. The Exorcist is a well-known cult movie. So,
and beloved.
The love that it has from the fans, it's going to be hard to live up to.
Yeah.
So, I feel they did a good job.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the plot.
Yeah.
So, after Victor gets attacked by Angela.
Yeah, the next morning. Holy crap.
After he finds her in bed, she kind of wet the bed. Yeah. She doesn't respond to anything until he gets her up.
Yeah.
And then he helps her to the bathroom to, get washed up.
Yeah.
He goes to clean up the bed, and that's when she attacks him.
And
he bangs his head off the head post. I was
like,
holy crap!
Like, this is... And they're taking her in, the stretcher strapped down.
Yeah, and they basically admit her to the psych ward. And this is where Victor's like, I need external help. Because I guess we should explain this. Victor is not a believer in religion.
No, he
doesn't have a high opinion of people who just blindly follow it.
Right, like, you made that like evident a few times.
Yeah, they did a good job of like, Victor's not a believer, and here's why.
Yeah,
because his wife was a huge believer in all that. That's why when we watch the opening scene, she's getting baptized and blessed and protected.
Yeah,
in Haiti with all the mystics.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know the proper term.
Yeah, like, I think mystics is the proper term.
Okay.
but then there's an earthquake and she dies.
Yeah.
And that's where Victor's belief falls.
Yeah, like, why?
Like, not only that, but he was given a choice.
Yes.
Of save the wife and save the daughter, and we're gonna leave that.
Yes.
We're gonna come back to that because that's a spoiler.
Yeah, that's...
So, we admit them. Victor goes and seeks help. He hears about the lady who had a daughter who was possessed by the devil.
Yeah, the neighbor gives him a book written by Chris McNeil.
Yeah, the mother of Regan from the original. And that's where he's like, you need to know the original in order to understand who this lady is. And why she's kind of important.
Yeah.
So we have a talk with her. She explains that she very clearly states she's not an exorcist.
No.
Every chance she can get. I'm not an exorcist, but I just had people who were exorcists, and I have seen the demon possession side of this.
Yes.
So I know the signs to look for, and when you should be calling the exorcist.
Right? Yeah, and like I said, some actress.
Same actress, which is very good.
Yeah, because I mentioned this when they did the Texas Chainsaw Massacre one. When they brought back Sally, it was a different actress because the new actress. I'm like,
yeah. See, this is where I was like, you get annoyed by that. I was like, at least they're still trying.
Yes.
So,
like I said, at least they were trying. It's like I wasn't too upset with it.
No.
Because the circumstances, I know why.
Yeah. And even if the actor was alive and just didn't want to do the role, I still like, at least they tried.
But
the only time I'd be miffed with it is they brought back an actor that does not look like an aged version of the previous actor.
Yeah.
Then I'd be like, did we miss something here?
Yeah.
It'd be like that scene in Orgasmo where they bring in the stunt and it's the...
yeah.
Not what you would expect. Go see our Orgasmo, we'll watch for that info.
Yeah.
But, so, after we talk to her, she tells us about, like, you should probably perform an exorcist on these girls. And the big thing about this is that it doesn't matter the religion, it's the people.
Yeah.
Everyone in that room has to believe this works.
Yeah.
And it will. So, Victor gathers the family for Catherine.
Yeah.
And a few neighbors who have been helping.
Yeah.
And they try to get a priest on board. The priest goes to the Vatican.
Diocese.
Or diocese, yeah. I don't know this.
Yeah.
And they're like, we need proper exorcists to do this.
Yeah.
And they basically say no.
No.
Because one, it's too much of a risk to an exorcist, and it's too much of a risk to the people inside and the girls, so we don't want to take that risk.
Yeah. Oh, we give one plot.
Yeah.
Captain leaving and heading home.
Yeah.
When they went to find the parents, see the parents.
Sorry, what?
Catherine, like, remember at Catherine's house?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what scene, how far back we're going.
Oh, like before he gathers everyone for the stuff.
Okay. Maybe I missed something? What's going on?
Chris gets stabbed with the cross.
Oh, okay, sorry, I was thinking Catherine was girl. No, we're talking about the previous mom that gets stabbed in the eyes and blinded by a girl. I'm like surprised that she survived that, but
because Catherine was in the house, she went back to the house. Remember when they went in, it was all torn up.
Yeah. No, they were at the Christian family's house.
Yeah, that's Catherine.
Yeah, that's the girl.
Yeah, and Catherine stabbed her.
Yeah. What are you talking about? She went back to the house, though.
Oh my god,
That's where I got confused. I was like, she never left the house.
No, I thought she escaped.
No.
Shit,
No,
my bad.
They never took her to the psych ward.
My bad.
Yeah. That's where you had me confused. I was like, she never left.
I have some of that one.
The
like
Christian
that.
family believing in or psychiatric
help? Good point, right? What would they take?
Yes, we did gloss over the fact that the mom got blinded and is hospitalized. So she's not going to be there to help.
No, oh my god.
Yeah. Holy crap, that was a freaky scene. And I was calling it, I was like, don't touch that. Don't go near that girl.
Girl, nope.
Stamp, stamp. I was like, I warned you.
They don't listen to you, do they?
No one listens. No one answers that phone when I fucking call it. Alright, so let's get down to the meat of this. What everyone actually is here for, the Exorcist itself.
Oh yeah. A dual Exorcist.
A dual one. So, this was the scene where I was like, if the cops walk in at this moment, how do you explain anything?
Because you got two girls.
You got two little girls tied to chairs with life support, like life monitoring devices, and a bunch of grown-ups, a Catholic priest, a mystic, and
something.
That's what the Catholic priest is. I was speaking the nun.
Oh.
The wannabe nun.
The almost nun.
Almost nun, yeah. Those are our three religious groups we're working with.
Yeah, because the earlier in the movie, the possessed Angela told her about.
Yeah. So yeah, let's talk about the nun first because we glossed over a bunch of things.
Yeah.
So the nun is the neighbor, I believe, and also a nurse at the hospital. I was like, something's going on with this nun.
Yeah.
She knows way more than she even lets on.
Because you thought it was Regan.
I thought it was Regan. That would be a nice. That would have been a nice tie-in, but I like what they did better.
Yeah, right. Like
mine was the cheap out.
Yes. But no,
they actually put more thought into Regan's character and where she would be. And nowhere near any of this.
No.
And so the nun basically we say the nun, but she never became a nun.
Yeah.
She
broke her vow,
got pregnant, and then aborted the baby.
Yeah.
And told nobody this. So when Angela mentions that to her in the hospital earlier...
Yeah, even the name that she was going to give her.
Yeah. And the name she was going to give herself
as a nun.
Because you give yourself a new name.
Yeah. And holy...
Yeah. It's like, you're dealing with something more than just psychiatric damage.
And so also, too, when Angela scratched the name Regan...
into the board. No one noticed that, though.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so weird
that no one knows that. Like,
yeah.
Right?
Well, it's on the side of the glass that no one's peering in.
Right.
But not like... It's interesting. It was just for the audience.
I think,
And it's weird, but okay.
Yeah.
So, there's our nun. The other two we don't know enough about because they're just kind of side characters.
Yeah.
We know the Catholic priest runs the local church.
Yeah.
And had his encounter with demonic possession when Catherine is walking down the aisle and says blood in...
Oh, no, the Southern.
The Southern. That's what I mean when I say the Catholic priest.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah. We have the nun, the Catholic priest, or Christian, we'll call him Christian just to keep it simple.
Yeah, well, because the Southern...
Yeah, I know. Sex are hard.
I know.
And the mystic is what I call the other girl.
Yeah.
The priest, the nun, and the mystic.
Walk into the bar.
Yeah, I was like, this is a setup for a joke that's not going to go anywhere. Anyways, so let's just talk about The Exorcist.
Yes. Yeah, let's go back to the main event.
Yeah.
Because, oh my god.
There are a lot of good effects in this, and there's a lot of just creepy moments.
Oh.
And We could describe it, but it's better to see it.
Yes.
This is the one time where I was like, go watch the movie.
Yes, go watch
It's
because
very good.
oh my god, just wow.
But if you want the general plot, basically it comes down to
You gotta pick.
you got to pick one of the girls to survive and one of the girls to die. If you don't pick, both girls die.
Yeah.
The devil's choice, as it were. And this is where we get the truth bomb and the spoilers.
Yeah.
So, Victor, in the moment when his wife was dying, and he was told that he could only save one or the other,
He chose the wife.
he chose the wife, but the wife ended up dying anyway, and the child was saved.
Yeah. He chose poorly. I know, sorry, I don't know why.
I don't know why you said that either.
I don't know why. But yeah, no, which was kind of a surprise.
Which is a huge surprise because of the way they were interacting. It didn't seem like he resented Angela at all.
Yeah, no, like that was really big surprise.
Yeah.
Like,
good job covering it up because I was like, that threw me for a loop. I was like, wait, he didn't choose the child?
yeah, because like if it was obvious, then you can see the relationship
Dynamic changed that.
dynamic. Like you would have noticed that right away.
Yeah.
Wait, so that's like, oh wow.
So. Good Dad Victor?
Yeah.
But. So, because he doesn't resent his daughter, it actually helps him in the end. He's like, no, I still choose my daughter over random religious kid.
Yeah. Nice.
And let's go to Catherine's family, who do love her, but not as much as Victor loves Angela.
Yeah, I
and
think
even the wife has kind of given up on her child being saved from the devil.
yeah.
But the father had to bust in and say, I choose Catherine. And I was like, good job, other dad.
And I'm thinking, nice try.
Yeah, nice try. You can't just... You have to believe that, not just say that.
Yeah. Like, the devil knows
When you're lying.
Yeah.
And we'll cut the spoiler short. Catherine doesn't make it. Angela lives.
Yeah.
And we get a beautiful kind of monologue at the end about what is evil.
Yeah.
Which I recommend listening to that. And then our final scene is we cut to
Chris
in the hospital.
thinking, oh, okay.
Victor's coming to visit me and
Yeah.
tell me how everything went.
Yeah.
And now it's Regan
Yeah.
comes and visits.
And apologizes to the mom and
Yeah.
nice happy ending. Well,
Somewhat.
Somewhat.
A happy ending. Which is more you can expect for The Exorcist.
yeah, I mean, definitely.
Yeah. We also didn't mention how the priest died. Not the other priest, but the, I want to say, like, proper priest.
Okay, yeah, there's a proper priest. There you
Yeah.
go. Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, so he's the one who gives them the news that they're not sending proper exorcists for
Yeah.
this. And then he's like, there's nothing I can do, my hands are tied on all this. Victor, during one of the breaks for The Exorcist, goes outside and when he dumps the water,
Yeah.
sees the priest praying in his car, knocks on the window, and goes, the fight's in there.
Yeah, like,
I was like, I love that.
yeah, that, like,
Like, you're gonna fucking pray, get in here and pray. Why are you out here? And the priest man's up and actually goes in and looks like he's doing a good
yeah,
job.
he looks like, alright, we got this.
And then we get the 180.
Yeah.
Head spin.
Literally.
Yeah. Which is as brutal as you can imagine for a slow neck snap.
Oh, yeah, that looked
You saw
nasty.
the vertebrae.
Yeah, that was, oh. But just beautiful.
Just, Alright, so we'll have to wrap this up quickly.
Yeah.
We're running a lot longer than expected.
Yeah.
So, we'll go through favorite moments.
Yeah.
I don't think there was anything we disliked about the movie, so we're going to skip that section.
And the exorcism and the reunion at the end of my 3 faves.
Yeah.
How's that?
No, that's pretty good. I don't know why, but I really like that church scene where she's just walking down the aisle.
Oh, yes, right? And just screaming.
Blood and body.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if you're just a regular churchgoer, or this is your first time to church,
you're like, maybe this isn't for me, bye.
Also, that line from the Bible that I have not read the Bible.
Oh, yes!
But they mentioned that Jesus, when he died on the cross, went to hell to assert dominance over the devil.
And then came back 2 days later, like, I'm gonna convert a few of my witness contacts on this one.
I want to know if that's real or not, because that's badass.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus is a badass, let's give him credit.
Yeah.
But that is, like, so what did you do when you died? I went to hell, told the devil to go fuck himself. And then came back to life.
Right? Like...
God's just like, that's my boy.
I'm so proud of him.
But with that, though, we'll call the episode here. So thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, have a good one.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.